Hi everyone, it's Jackie from ServiceYourSwing.com. Today I'm going to answer one of the questions from my blog, and Darren writes in, I always slice the ball and can never seem to fix it. I swing more to the left and it only gets worse, or I will pull it really far to the left. Is there a drill to help me hit the ball straighter? Well, Darren, yes there is, and I will also explain to you why this happens, why when you try to swing more to the left the ball goes more to the right. So stick with me and I will explain just here in a second. Hello everybody, I'm going to answer that question from Darren. Why do I slice the ball more when I try to swing around to the left? And I'm going to explain that to you right here. Now, what causes a slice, most times, of course there's always more than one way to slice the ball, but the most typical way is when we get up to the top of the swing, is that our swing path goes out to in. And so when we do that, we cut across the ball. Our path is going out. The club face is normally open to that path. And as we cut across, we put spin on the ball that makes it go from left to right. So if we pull the ball real bad, a lot of times we're going out, we get down to impact with a closed club face and possibly release it, then it ends up going dead left. So that's what happens a lot. So sometimes, a slicer of the ball, sometimes they can't depend on it. They think they're going to slice it, they swing around and it goes dead left, and they don't understand why. Well, basically, it's because you came across like normal, but your hand's released. So that means your right hand crossed over your left, so the ball ends up going that way. And if it goes to the right, that's because you're coming across and the club face is open, the hands never release, and so the ball will slice around to the right. Now, most people think if they're slicing the ball to the right, they try to swing more to the left. So what happens, they'll try to swing even more across their body. And again, with that open club face, if they try to swing even more, they're going to put just a bigger slice on the ball. Probably even higher, high right, short shots. Okay? So, or they'll try to swing more to the left and release, and the ball will go really far to the left. And then a lot of times they'll find that when they do that, when they release it, they'll pull it, but they'll hit the ball farther than they normally do. That's because they release the club. And I'm sure we'll talk about that in another video. So basically what you want to do to hit the ball straight, we talked about swing path. Path is going out to in. That's what's causing the slice. Now the opposite, if you want to hit a draw, you want to swing more from inside to out. Okay? So then that puts a right to left spin on the ball. Okay? So it's the opposite of the slice. So you're doing this across the ball. Try changing that loop. You're looping it out to in. Now you want to try to swing it in to out. But basically, I'm going to put a shaft here down on the ground, representing, hopefully this could be seen, representing kind of the target line. Okay? So if we're swinging out across that line, that's the slice. So to hit the hook or the straight shot, we want to start from the inside to square to down the target line. So in order to hit it straight, when we get up to the top, we want to try to let the club drop down, kind of stay back a little bit behind us, rather than coming out this way. When it comes out this way, the only place it could go is across. So we need, when we get here, to let the club drop down so we could swing out and down the target line. So again, we get up here. This is the drill I want you to practice. It's called the pump drill. So when we get up here to the top, I want you to let the arms drop with the butt end of the club here, pointing down toward the ball. So we're here. The club head is staying kind of back there. It's not going out this way. So we don't want to do any of this. We want that club to just drop straight down. And when we do that, the butt end of the club points down toward the ball. So once we do this, get used to letting this club drop. Then when we swing, the club's going to come from the inside out, which is going to produce a straighter shot. So again, up to the top, pump the arms down, let the butt end of the club point toward the ball, make sure that the club head stays back behind you, don't let it go out this way. If we do this, the butt end is pointing this direction. It's not pointing down toward the ball. So pump down, pointing down at the ball, and then swing. So do that pump drill about like 5, 6, 7 times till you feel it real good, till you get used to it, and then go ahead and let the swing come down and just try to swing out. Okay? Darren, I hope that answers your question. Work on that drill, and I hope you understand now why when you try to swing more to the left, your ball goes more to the right. Take it easy. I'll see you guys soon.